Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of November 2021. I hope you guys have had a good week and I hope you have a good upcoming Thanksgiving. Alright guys, I do want to take just a quick second and remind everyone before we start that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If that is the situation for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate better. Also keep in mind that the energies in a general reading can shift or reverse. If you would like a personal reading, I will be happy to help you with that, and the directions are in the box beneath this video. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Leo? Leo. Energy of Leo. Energy of Leo. All right, Leo, we're starting out with the Lovers. We have the Four of Swords, and coming out together, we have the Six of Cups along with the Hierophant. All right, interesting. Okay, so Leo, I feel like you may be kind of pulled back. You may be kind of, you're in a period of introspection, basically. It's temporary. It's not a big, huge deal. It's temporary, but it's introspection, and it has to do with you trying to make a decision here. It could be a decision about a soulmate, or it could be a decision between two. In fact, it varying depending upon, because this is a general reading, it could depend upon your situation, but I think that you are in deep contemplation about this major decision in your life. I think that you do have a existing commitment here, or you would like to have a commitment possibly with somebody that you consider to be a soulmate. Now, this is a person that you may have known for a very long time. You may have even known this person since childhood, or possibly this is someone you've known from a previous lifetime. But you've had some sort of affiliation with this person in the past. But there's a major decision, and I think that you're deep in contemplation about this decision. I also think you're not really talking about this very much, if at all. You're kind of keeping this to yourself because you're basically soul searching. Let's look at the energy of the person in your energy. Who is in the energy of Leo? How do you want them, Spirit? Thank you. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Magician. Interesting. And coming out together, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse along with the Page of Wands in the reverse. All right, so the person that is in your energy, they want to talk. They're manifesting. They're definitely manifesting. And they want to come rushing in. They're very passionate about you, Leo. However, I have the feeling that there's something here that there's something that they want that they're not getting, but they're not saying it. Or they've gotten something and it didn't turn out the way they wanted it possibly, and they're not talking about it. So there's something that's not being said, and it's something that is making this person feel displeased. They're not happy about something here, but they're not talking about it. It's either they got something that they thought would make them happy, but it doesn't, or they're not getting something that they want. But I can tell you right now that they're manifesting what it is that they want, and they want to come in, they want to come rushing in, they want to talk about it. Right now they're not, but that's going to be overcome. Their desire to express themselves is going to overcome them being quiet about this. And they're definitely passionate here. This is a passionate person. You might be dealing with a fellow fire sign. You know, it could be another Leo like yourself, or a Sagittarius. And I don't see anything that's telling me Sagittarius, but I feel it for some reason. Or it could also be an Aries. We see Gemini on the board. Taurus is here. Let's go ahead. Let's look and see. Let's see what the connection is like. There's something this person really wants to communicate with you. Something that they have not been communicating. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Both parties holding back. So both parties are holding back on this. What's directly affecting? Holding back emotions. Strong emotions, but holding back. And that might be what they're wanting to rush in with. Five of Wands in the reverse. So there's this energy of it being kind of a tug of war, like a push-pull. Yeah, back and forth, like a tension. There's a tension. There may have been conflict with this person in the past. And if so, that's over. But yeah, there's like a tension here. It could be a passionate tension. Let's see what the outcome is at the end of the week. I feel like this tension is caused because neither party is communicating with the other about what it is that they want. The Moon. So it's unknown. It's unknown. Things not really being clear. Energy of Cancer. We also have water sign energy here. So strong Cancer is out, but we also have Pisces or Scorpio. But yeah, so you know, things not being real clear by the end of the week. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. So the underlying energy here is one of, you know, balance, trying to balance out emotions. And I can see that. I can see that, yeah. Trying to balance out the emotions. Being patient. Yeah, there's a strong sense of being patient, although I feel like you're being more patient, Leo, than the person you're connected with. Because they're restraining themselves, but they want to come rushing in. So it's unclear about what. Now, I know there was some conflict in the past, and both parties are holding back their emotions. Let's clarify. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here for Leo? Yeah, there's that conflict again. And it is over. There was some ego in that conflict. And that's what caused the emotions to be pulled back. So I feel like it kind of caused you, Leo, to close your heart off. Yeah, somebody was acting in ego and not very nicely either. Now that has led to a decision. So whatever this conflict was has ended, but it's led to a decision, a point of decision for you. Why is the Four of Swords here? Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you may not be communicating with this person. You're kind of contemplating this decision, but I feel like you're not really worried about it. I feel like you're figuring to yourself, things are going to kind of move forward the way they're supposed to. I don't get the feeling that you're real concerned about what's going to happen. You're just willing to let things kind of move forward very slowly as they're supposed to. And you're being kind of chill about it at this point, but you're still holding back. Let's look at the energy at the bottom. Yeah, you're the one who's being patient. I don't feel like the other person is being very patient. You're kind of like, I'm not worried about this. It'll move forward when it's supposed to, kind of energy. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. Page of Cups reversed. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, I feel like I said, this is somebody that you have known. You feel like this is a soulmate too, and there's commitment here. So I feel like you want to offer commitment to this person, but I feel like you're holding back on that right now. So I get the feeling, Leo, that the time's not right. You're saying when the time is right, things have to slow down. This is going to move slowly. So whatever this conflict was, it brought out the worst in somebody, either you or them. And I feel like that has made you really pull back and evaluate this. Because somebody acted out of character. Somebody acted unlovingly and with ego. And that's what's caused you to kind of pull back and say, all right, we're going to slow this down. We're going to really slow this down. So you're kind of chill about this. You're like, it'll move forward when it's supposed to. So you may be kind of holding back right now, but your ultimate goal will be to move this forward and to offer commitment and love to this person, but only when the time is right. When you decide that you feel comfortable with this, not before. You're not going to be pushed into anything, is what I'm seeing. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Again, and that's the energy of the connection as well. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, so the person you're connecting with, they may not be talking. So the two of you may go some time without talking. But they don't have clarity here. So if you're not talking, they definitely want to talk. Okay? And it's because they don't have clarity that they're kind of holding back. Why is the Magician here? They may also feel like you're not telling the truth about something. The Lovers in reverse. And the Page of Wands. They want to talk about a breakup. They want to talk about this decision. They want to talk about when the two of you broke apart. Yeah, and they're manifesting this discussion. They're manifesting this conversation with you. The thing is that they're very fired up, but they're kind of immature in the way that they are wanting to have this discussion. I do think they will mature a little bit by the time you have the discussion, but and they're manifesting this discussion. So if you're not talking with this person, Leo, and for some of you, you definitely are not, and I can see you're being very patient here. You're like, this discussion will move forward when it's supposed to, and you're really not in a great big rush to do this. They are. They want clarity in the situation. They want communication. And they want to talk about a breakup here. They want to talk about what happened, the conflict. So your energies are very different here. I do see that this person might be a little bit immature at times. we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck about this, they're feeling stuck about whatever this is that they're not talking about, that the two of you aren't talking about. Because that's not what they want. They want to talk. So they're feeling stuck. They're feeling like not talking is what's keeping this from moving forward. They're very, very, very obsessed with having this discussion, having this talk. Because they feel like this talk is what is necessary to overcome the problems and have this new beginning. A lot of fire sign energy here too. A lot of fire sign energies. This person is very fired up. And not talking bothers this person a lot. This is a real talker that you're dealing with. There is also the thought here that there could be some outside interference occurring that has affected this as well for a few of you. But yeah, they're feeling blocked. They're feeling like, you know, things won't move forward successfully until you have this discussion. They feel like that will help to overcome things, and then a new start can happen. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ten of Wands, King of Wands, more fire energy. Yeah, so you're feeling like taking action is going to be a problem. You're focused on, you know, right now you're just dealing with these problems, right? So expressing emotion, coming forward, having this discussion, you see it as being a problem. They don't. They want to talk about the problems. They want to talk about it. They want to take action on it. They want action. They want to talk about it. They want to deal with it. And both parties holding back their emotions, though. Why is the Five of Wands in reverse? Like, honestly, Leo, your person is making me feel anxious right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think I put my phone on silence. All right, so we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Seven of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so the conflict, what's directly affecting this connection is the conflict is over. It was definitely a power struggle, very passionate power struggle. And the outcome of the power struggle was that you decided to move away from the connection. They decided not to invest in the connection. They said, okay, this isn't a good connection. And I think both parties are now kind of reevaluating that. You're quietly reevaluating it, and they want to take action on that. The Moon, let's clarify the outcome. Yeah, this was a power struggle. There was ego involved. All right, so the end of the week, and keep in mind, this is a weekly reading, right? We have the Moon. Oof. It's clarified with the High Priestess. So I feel like things are just not going to be determined by the end of the week. But I do think that everybody's kind of keeping their cards to themselves. Everything's, you know, things are not going to be clear by the end of the week. So there's going to be still this energy of everybody kind of keeping their cards close to the chest. But at the same time, I feel like more balance will begin to come into the equation. I think that you both will be using your intuition. I see you, Aries, as really focusing on yourself, though. I still see you as single, so I feel like you've moved away from the connection And I don't think that you will stay away from this connection, because I think that, but I don't think you're going to tell this person that. I think you've moved away from the connection. You're getting space for now, but your intention is, when the time is right, that you will move forward with this person, offering love and commitment, but not yet. You don't want to be rushed into it. You don't want to, you feel that the time is not right. So right now you're going to be focusing on your money. You're going to be focusing on yourself. And that's what your intuition is telling you to do. Your person, they're going to be very unclear about this, because their energy is one that they're pushing. They want to talk. They want to work this out. They want to move forward. They want action taken. And I feel like they're going to be kind of releasing this, because they feel that it's toxic. And I think that for them, it's gonna, this energy of, it's gonna feel secretive. It's gonna feel like it's, that you're carrying secrets, you're holding secrets, and that you are keeping them in the dark intentionally, and they don't want to deal with that. So, you know, I think if it were me, Leo, I would just say to this person, I just need a little time, because they may be misinterpreting what you want to do here. Oh my goodness. And it looks like it'll lead to more conflict, because at the bottom of the card, we have 5 of Wands. So that tells me that while you're being very patient, it may lead to more conflict, because I don't think that they're going to interpret your intentions in the proper light. So I think you need to be a little more clear about that. You just need the time. You need time to kind of put this in the perspective that you need, that you're not hiding anything. So just a piece of advice. Of course, you'll do what you think you need to do, because, you know, that's what you do. You don't really tell Leos what to do. Leos are a force to be reckoned with on their own. So I'm pulling the oracle cards to provide any further clarification from the spirit. I'm finding that these oracle cards have been like so on target this this week. So let's see what you guys get. I feel like I could do an entire read just off of these oracle cards this week. They've just been so good. One more, please. One more, please. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we have. On your side, Leo, we have, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Okay, so it's important to, I'm going to show you the card, but this person is confined. They are confined in a space that is slowly filling up with poison, and there's a clock here. So time is relevant, and being confined. So, you know, take that as you will, but it really does play directly into your reading. So time is relevant, the feeling of confinement. And, you know, don't drink poison. Don't allow yourself to be confined and slowly poisoned. Okay? All right, so that's on your side. And then for the cross watcher, or the person you're involved with, it says, we're all mad here. Now that's a reference to, because these are Wonderland oracles. It says everyone is a little different. Okay, so cross watcher, this is an indication that everybody handles things a little bit differently. The way you handle things is not going to be the way Leo handles things. All right. And then for the connection itself, it says, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. And this person is holding this egg. So something new is being, you know, hatched out of this conflict that's resolving here. And so I think it's important, guys, that we understand that, you know, there is something new that's developing in this connection. All right. So I hope this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you would, please like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you would. Drop me a comment if you would like. I read all of them. And until I see you next week in the monthlies, namaste.